everyone, I'm Nikita Hemat. So now I'm going to present here a Python assignment presentation. Topic is Python based intelligent and processing system. My teammates are Ananya BR, Chandana BS and Likita CK. So now the content is introduction of problem statement and objectives, tools and technologies used, methodology, code implementation, result and output, challenges faced, conclusion. So now I am going to present here introduction part. This project develops a Python-based intelligence system for processing and analyzing user-generated text and rating data. So it means may people or users can rating the data by their text, and the system demonstrate Python fundamentals, string manipulation, control structure, and data structure. So data structure and control structures are used in this introduction. So because of control structure or if else loops and may loops, if else nested statements, all these are used. Then problem statement. Develop a Python program to process user reviews, ratings, and metadata. Analyze text, calculate ratings, classify the reviews, and store structured data. Analyze text. It indicates the text is how the format is, like bold, Titan, and Times New Roman, like this. And calculate the ratings. It means average and total. Average means a below. Total means it's all the process. Classify the reviews. Reviews like giving a stars by the product received by the users. So we included this classify reviews steps and stored the all structured data. At last, we store the all structured data by the problem statement using. Then I going to submit objectives. Objectives are apply Python fundamental in real world scenarios. So we apply the Python fundamental in real world. We may use real world analogies like examples. We may apply and process textual and numerical data efficiency and implement control structure for classification and use suitable data structure dynamically. So next part, tools and technologies used may continue by Ananya Bia. Thank you.
Python is simple and easy programming language. It is used to create programs, apps, games, and websites. Its syntax is easy to understand, so beginners can learn it quickly. IDE, VS Code, Python, IDL. IDE integrated development environment. It is software used to write and run Microsoft writing Python code. Libraries built in Python function data structure. Python has ready-made function like int, input, len, which make code easily. And methodology accept user input, review, rating, metadata. The program takes input from the user such as review, text, rating, for example 1 to 5 stars, and metadata like username, data, or product name. This helps in collecting complete information for analysis. Perform string manipulation, text cleaning. The text is cleaned by removing extra special symbols and convert text to lowercase. Validity rating using loops and conditions. Loops and condition statements check whether the rating entire is valid. For example, between 1 and 5, if the input is incorrect, the program asks the user to enter it again until a correct value is given. Calculate average rating and classify sentiment. Program calculates the average of all rating based on the rating or reviews sentiment as positive, neutral, negative. Positive rating, negative means low rating or bad words. Store data, URL, dictionary, and set. Different data structure are used for storing data. List.
Code implementation used loop for processing ratings, used nested conditions for validations, implemented classification through elif and else statements, applied f strings and formatting methods. Result and output, processed review, average rating, category, and using keywords. Let's run the program now. First, we ask the user their names and store it in the variable called name. Then we ask the user to enter their category, whether they are customer or student, and store it in the variable called category. Next comes is review. We ask the user their review in the text-based format. Next, we ask the ratings based on their experience in the form of numbers. Next, we use this strip to get the to add the spaces, to add the extra spaces which can be seen in the ratings and reviews by the user. Convert the review text into lowercase and remove extra spaces. Next we use dot replace to replace the full stops and commas. Then we split the words into individual sentences. We remove the unnecessary words which are also called as stop words, which are commonly used by the users to give more preference to the important words like good, which is associated with the ratings. Next, we give the ratings based on our experiences. We can give one or more than one ratings. We use dot is digit. Mailgada. We use dot is digit to check whether the ratings is given in numbers or not. We use append to add the ratings at the last, at the end. Then the sum of ratings and length of ratings is used to calculate the average. If the average is above or equal to 4, then the sentiment is called positive. If not, then if average is more than or equal to 2, then the sentiment is called neutral, or else the sentiment is negative. Then the user info is printed, processed review, average rating, sentiment, keywords are printed based on our input. Thank you. Now let's see the output. Now first, let's enter the name. Next, we'll enter the category, whether we are student or customer. Next, let's enter the review in the text-based format. Product is good, but delivery is too late. Now let's enter the ratings using commas. The average rating is considered here as 4.5. Category is positive. Unique words we used are too late, good, product, and delivery. Data is stored using dictionary, list, tuple, and set. List is mutable and tuple is immutable. Summary is Asha has given a positive review with a rating of 4.5. Thank you.
This is the last part of the slide. Challenges faced: handling invalid and empty input. Next, removing unnecessary words and reviews. Managing a different data types together means handling invalid or empty input means checking for missing null and incorrect values. Prevents errors by using a validation methods. Improves reliability by permitting users to enter a valid data. Next, using test proposing techniques like removing a stopwatch, we focusing on meaningful keywords for analyzing. Next, conclusion. In conclusion, the project successfully integrates Python concept, efficient data processing and structural storage were achieved. The program handles test analysis, rating and validation effectively.